Hey guys, happy Wednesday. Today's Earth Day, and I wanted to read you guys a book that kind of has something to do with Earth Day. It's kind of special. So let's see if I can share this book with you. Some of you I got to see earlier with the Zoom meeting. If I didn't, we will get to Zoom next week sometime, and we're going to shoot for at least once a week, maybe twice a week even, and we'll kind of alternate the days and the times. So let's see if I can share my book with you. This book is an interesting book because it's actually called What Matters. And you may think, well, nothing I do matters, but it actually does. So let's see if we can read this together. I'm going to try to move my screen a little bit because I don't want it to be in the way if I move it down here. Okay, so this is called What Matters. It's written by Alison Hughes. She is actually the author. That means that she wrote the words in the story. And then it's illustrated by Holly Haddam, which that's a wonderful name. My name is Holly. But she's the illustrator. That means that she drew the beautiful pictures. So let's see. A crumpled soda can lay in the grass, glinting in the sun. This is trash, right? A boy ran down the path. He saw the can, picked it up, and tossed it into a nearby recycling bin. Now, a recycling bin's really cool because it's not just a regular trash can. A lot of times you'll see this circle of arrows. That means that it's something that's going to get reused and made into something else. So not everything can go into recycling cans. Like you wouldn't want to throw, like if you, only ate half your cheeseburger, you wouldn't want to throw that in there. But a lot of things that are like metal and glass and paper can be recycled. So he saw this can that was crushed up, like a Coke can, and he threw it in the recycling bin. So that was a good thing. It was only a little thing, a small, small thing. The boy didn't know that it mattered at all, but it did. Let's see how it mattered. It mattered to an ant carrying breakfast to his family. There he is. It mattered to a snail that was spared a long and tiring detour. So a detour is when something's kind of in your way and you have to go around it. So because this can was not there anymore, the ant didn't have it in his way, the snail didn't have it in his way, so the boy helped both of them. And it mattered to a spider who had worked all morning spinning an intricate web. You know, what's really crazy about spider webs is that it does usually take a long time for these spiders to build it. And if one little thing gets in it and messes it up, they have to start all over again. So the boy helped the spider. And it mattered to a worm whose wormhole might have been plugged. And if we see him down here, I mean, what if the can got in one of those holes and then the worm couldn't get out? And to a curious dog with a very delicate sniffer. I'm sorry, a delicate snuffler. And it mattered to a hungry, nibbly mouse who might have gotten sick. And to two baby birds with very sensitive new eyes. It mattered to 73 blades of grass and to a dandelion that would have wilted. It kept a drain from clogging, which stopped a garden from flooding, which saved the flowers that danced in the breeze. So here's the drain. You may have seen one of these like on the side of the road. And what it was saying is that when he picked up that can, that means that the can didn't flow down into the drain and it didn't get blocked, which meant the water couldn't go down, which meant that it didn't flood the garden of these beautiful flowers right over here. So there's a lot of things that are being helped by just that one step of picking up that can. The boy didn't know it, but he helped. He helped a tiny stream flow more freely to a river, and the river flow more smoothly to the ocean. So if nobody ever picked up the trash and it all just went into the water eventually, it wouldn't flow really well, and that's not good. So he's helping a stream and a river in the ocean. He helped a tiny crab to scuttle into a clear tide pool and a big ocean fish to swim in clearer, cleaner water. He helped the vast ocean throw one less piece of garbage out onto the beach. He made the earth just a little more blue, a smidgen more green. Picking up that crumpled can was only a little thing, a small, small thing, but it mattered. Now, one of the things that we've talked about before, because you guys know that our school is right across the street from the water, right? From the sound here, and that's connected to the Gulf of Mexico. And so we've talked a lot about how even if we accidentally leave something on the playground at school when it rains, you know, if it rains a lot, it could wash it down into a pipe that could wash it back out into the ocean. And then that can be very detrimental and harmful to all kinds of animals and things in the ocean. So it's always important to make sure that any kind of trash you see, pick it up. I had a crazy little story real quick that happened to me 2 days ago. I came outside. This was after our storm we had a few days ago. Came outside and my trash can was knocked over. And I was like, what? The storm knocked my trash can over? It wasn't a storm though. It was a bear. So the bear had pulled my trash can backwards, pulled out the trash bag. And it was so funny because the trash was all in the yard, but it wasn't anywhere near the trash can. And I couldn't find the trash bag. I was like, what in the world? Where did the trash bag go that all this trash came from? Well, I came in, I picked all the trash up, first of all. And then I came inside and I was looking out the window and I was watching the squirrels and the birds all in the trees. And I was like, what is that in the tree up there? It was the trash bag. So don't you know that the bear must have pulled the trash bag out of my trash can, took the trash bag up into the tree, and then started pulling it apart. And that's how all the trash ended up in a weird place. So it's really important that I got all the trash up and then I got that trash bag out of the tree because I'm a human being. So I know what to do. Sometimes bears don't know what to do. They don't know they need to put that trash back in the trash can. So it's always good to be aware of your surroundings and make sure that you clean up after yourself and even after other people, even if it's not yours, just pick it up if you can. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the book and I hope you're having a good Wednesday. And I can't wait to see you next week at our Zoom meeting. Bye.